Hey you guys, hope you're all well. Welcome back to Queens Avenue. My husband and I refinanced our house today. Yay! You know what it's like to refinance a house? Man, it's like jumping through hoops. Anyway, we finally got it done. Um, it's this, it's this market, and it's COVID, and it's everybody losing their jobs. Um, so if you get the chance to refinance your house, this is the time. I think it's down to like 2% or something. Anyway, can you believe the guy in the White House? I mean, really? He had a rant online from the White House yesterday in the news conference. Nobody was wearing a mask. Nobody, not even the news people. Um, he's still saying that um, that he won Pennsylvania, Arizona, and Georgia. Something's going on with the kids at the border. Not sure what yet, but it's something's going on with the Trump administration and the kids at the border about getting kids back to their parents. I mean, it's a little late to help you, Mr. Trump, but good for you. Um, please send a whole bunch of psychologists and psychiatrists and social workers down there because they're going to need trauma helpers. Okay, Michael Flynn, who was just pardoned, tells Trump to declare martial law to force a revote of the election. Michael Flynn, the liar. Okay. Apparently, this people's insurance is going to run out. Look, I'm a newscaster now. People's insurance is going to run out, or not mine, but a lot of people's insurance is going to, they're going to lose it the day after Christmas. So McConnell and Pelosi are working on a stimulus package. But here's the thing about that stimulus package before that they couldn't agree to. McConnell wouldn't even come to the meetings. He did not go to even one meeting. He wouldn't bring it to the floor no matter what it said. Okay. Trump is going to go to Georgia. Is this going to hurt the GOP or help them? That's what I want to know. I don't know. There's a lot here that I'm thinking about. Okay, there's a guy named DeGenova. He is one of Trump's attorneys, and he said that Chris Krebs, the guy who was in charge of the election overall, I guess making sure everything was kosher, should be shot he should be shot publicly, and called for the death of, this is calling for the death of Trump's political adversaries. Oh, I gotta write this down. And Barr, we gotta do Barr. Barr and Trump are apparently at odds, but something they have agreed to is that they want to bring back they want to bring back firing squads and gas chambers. I told you guys this a long time ago, that they were going to start putting people at the border in the gas chambers just like Hitler did. Is this guy reincarnated from Hitler? No. When did Hitler die and when was Trump born? Maybe he's his... Trump and Barr. Okay, but they still are... Barr said something about they can't find any fraud in the elections, which pissed Trump off. I read that Trump erupted in his office. And Barr was there last week, so I don't know if he saw Trump or not. But they... I think that... can anybody step in and stop him from these things? They want to kill a whole bunch of people on death row. And, I mean, some of these people could be innocent. Now, somebody called for some kind of, before he left, I don't remember who it was. Maybe someone pardoned 152 people that were in prison, and 23 of them were murderers or convicted of murder. So he's going to let these people back out on the street. So why? He's unleashing the worst out into the public. Court martial, I'm writing this down. And gas chambers. I know this is a lot, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all done in this short amount of time. But Trump and Barr have been at odds for a while. Why? Why are they doing this firing squad bullshit? I mean, and I've also heard Trump saying these people on death row, their trials should be quick and their deaths should be quick. You know, let's get them in and get them out. There are people on death row right now that are convicted of murder that are innocent. I'm not talking about everybody, but once in a while you find that guy or woman whose DNA doesn't match up with the crime scene at all. Sometimes some of these people are in prison before we even had the DNA kind of test. You know, it's just like him. Listen to me rant. I'm so pissed off at that guy. It's just like him back in New York City when those 5 African American gentlemen were accused of murder and later proven innocent. Trump still says they're guilty and that they all deserve the death penalty. This is the guy that needs to get the F out of town. So, the other thing that I want to say is, can and will Trump pardon himself? And I've been hearing, yes, he can, because there's nothing to say that he can't. But here's the thing. And he wants to pardon Rudy Giuliani, Jared Kushner, and the 3 older Trump kids. Well, when they pardon those people cannot plead the 5th. They can't not answer. They must answer truthfully or go to prison if they don't. Because if they're lying to a court, that's perjury. And if they're all protected by law, why not tell everybody what really happened? I think the co-conspirator in Michael Cohen's case was a federal deal. I just know, you guys know that he's guilty of so many things that we're going to unearth. So, he's going, I don't need to read the cards on this, okay? He's going to either pardon himself or have Pence pardon him. Probably he will pardon himself because he'll be able to get away with it. However, he still is going to have to tell the truth if he does that. That doesn't keep him from telling the truth. And can and will Trump pardon himself? Yes, he can and he will. And he will pardon his children and Rudy and anybody else he wants to pardon. Manafort will get a pardon, blah, blah, blah. Anybody, all those people. Why in the hell would you pardon Scooter Libby? I mean, he'd already done his time, you know. That was just to infuriate the left. So Barr's in the hot seat. He's pissed. He's pissed off Trump. So, okay, first, this is going to be yes and no. And I got a new light. Not sure how well it's working. I can't even think. You know, a lot of times you watch these people on YouTube and we do forget stuff. It's like the cat's got her tongue or something. Stimulus package. Are we going to be able to get a stimulus package to the people? Spirit, can you tell us? What's the stimulus package? I love these cards. They just feel so at home in my hands. Spirit, are we going to get a stimulus package? Let's see. Now, I got a new light. I don't know how well it's working. It's a lot of glare. I'm going to turn this light off because I just don't like it. Okay, let's see here. We're going to get a stimulus package before the end of the year was the question. Yeses are cups and wands are yeses, swords and pentacles are no's. Major arcana are yeses except for the moon, and that's a no. So, pentacle. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Wands. So yes, yes, no. Yes. Pentacle. Swords. Well, we're going to need a... So we got... Wait. Yeah, we got 3 no's and 3 yeses, so... That probably means they're going to be arguing over. There's another pentacle. There's another wand. Still a tie so far. 4 and 4. What's this last one? Cups. Yep, we're going to get a stimulus package. I mean, people don't have jobs. They're in food lines. Really? Oh, I did a rant on Facebook. I was blaming Trump for the coronavirus, which we know he's totally guilty of downplaying, denying, and lying about how dangerous this is way back in January, February, when he knew way back in January that people were going to die from this. Ugh. Okay, what's next? Okay, this is going to have to be a Celtic cross because I want to know, is Trump going to help or hurt the GOP in Georgia? Is Trump going to help or hurt? Oh, God, did you see that? I don't know. It was some guy. I don't know if it was a Republican or Democrat, but he was wearing, and this guy voted for Trump, or Obama twice. He was wearing a MAGA hat, and he was in this rally saying, don't vote, don't vote. And then Newt Gingrich comes out and tells these people, later he announces, you've got to vote, you've got to. Those GOP members are in such turmoil, they don't know what to do. And you know what? The Democrats are going to vote. So we're going to take that state. We're going to take the Senate by storm. Mitch McConnell will be damned. What am I reading on? Is Trump going to help or hurt the GOP? We could probably do this in a yes or no. Is Trump going to, let's do it in a 6 card. Is Trump going to help or hurt? Spirit, can you tell us the GOP in Georgia? Trump's going to Georgia. Devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for souls to steal. Did Charlie Daniels just die? I think he did, didn't he? And the guy on TV with the MAGA hat is like, we're Georgians. We're not dumb. Apparently they are. They're all out in the crowd cheering, to not vote. People are not going to, they're not going to vote. They're not going to get the GOP turnout. But Trump's going to go down there. He does have a lot of followers in Georgia because, it's Georgia. Is Trump going to hurt or hinder? Revote in Senate, I don't remember what they call it. Senate revote in Georgia. Is Trump going to hurt or hinder? Well, let's see. sometimes after I'm done at the end of this, I don't even remember what I've said because, you know, I talk so much about stuff, and so I have to make a check mark next to my notes that I talked about it and what the answer was. So is Trump going to help or hinder the vote in Georgia? I didn't do that right because this isn't going to tell us anything. Now I got to reshuffle because I want to know, is Trump going to help the votes in Georgia? Can't ask an open-ended question. It has to be a yes or no. God, okay. Let's just... Georgia was a person. How are we going to ask this? We're going to do a Celtic cross anyway. Is Trump going to help or hinder the Senate vote in Georgia by going down there and having a rally? Okay. And he's saying he's going to have a rally instead of going to the inauguration like a decent person would do. He's going to have a rally during Joe's inauguration. What a dick. I'm sorry, but, you know? Okay. Crossing card. Oh, that doesn't look good. And the basis of the reading. Rear view mirror. Crowning card. In the near future. Page of Wands reversed is the internal forces. External forces are the Two of Wands. Hopes and wishes. Well, yeah, he hopes it's going to be good. He hopes it's going to be a victory march. But, yeah, okay, so this is the outcome card, but it's reversed. Okay, the Star reversed. This is rest and retreat, okay? It's repose. It's solitude, convalescence, exile, but not a card of death, okay? But it's crossed by the Star card, which is reversed. Okay, so this is stubbornness, pessimism, and doubt. So the Republicans have doubt that he will help. Ten of Cups reversed. This is betrayal, quarrels. So the Republicans in the Senate, like Mitch and Lindsey, they don't want him to go. They think he'll do more harm than good. And back in the rearview mirror is the Two of Swords. This is stalemate, indecision. Crowning card, the Three of Pentacles. This is card of construction and increase and mastery and trade. This is the master journeyman, not the apprentice, like the Eight of Pentacles, okay? This is teamwork, you know, collaboration. Maybe the Senate is going to stop him. The Hierophant reverses in the future. So it's like this, it's problems with authority. He is such a jerk. The Page of Wands reversed. This is internal. This is just simple immaturity, okay? He's a kid. I mean, he's a brat. The Two of Wands is the external forces, and this is like, we think he's dominated. He thinks he's the Lord of the Manor. We think he's dominating and controlling, which we do. So he's set, but he's got travel plans. This is hopes and fears. He hopes it's going to be a victory lap, but I don't think it's going to be. Ten of Wands reverse. Yeah, possible lost lawsuit, treachery. That doesn't look good. This is not going to help the GOP. This is going to, it's going to make it worse. This is his hopes and fears, which is a great card, riding into town. I'm the winner, blah, blah, blah. He's not the winner. He's the loser. Okay, so what else we got? Yeah, I think he's going to hurt it. I think that Trump's going to, Georgia will not be good for the Senate vote. That's what. It's not going to be good. You'll probably go off on another. You know what we really need? We really need to see Trump. Somebody must have this on recorded. I mean, don't they have iWatches in the White House? We need a full blow up that we can put out there to show these Republicans what a jerk they voted for. What's next? Still have some time. Let's do this. Let's do a 6-card yes or no. Are Trump and Barr going to be able to bring back? Wait, I'm check that. No. Are Trump and Barr going to be able to bring back court-martial? Firing squads and gas chambers? Can you? How inhuman is that? I mean. Trump and Barr are going to be able to bring back firing squads and gas chambers. Can you imagine? Oh, hey, these people have all been convicted of murder. They're all on death row. Let's put them all in a gas chamber. And you know what? What do we do with this gas chamber now that we've killed all our murderers in jail? Oh, let's use them on the people at the border. If they come over the border, they're fair game. He said, shoot him. Well, shoot him in the leg. You don't have to shoot him to kill him, but just shoot him in the leg so that they won't come over. Or tear gas them, or it's not illegal to seek asylum. Give us your tired, your poor, your teeming masses are yearning to breathe free. Oh, God, I just got goosebumps. I still have goosebumps. They're not going to win at the border. I can just feel it in my bones. Is Trump and Barr going to be able to bring back the firing squad and the gas chamber? Okay, well, let's see. Well, that's a no. That's a yes. That's a yes. That's a no. 2 so far. That's a yes. What's this one? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Captain Wands, yeses. But even if they do, I mean, doesn't Trump have enough blood on his hands? Well, I'm sorry, you guys. I know. My mother used to rant all the time, and that is learned behavior. I know. I mean, when I get mad, I get mad, and I'm mad. Okay, so Trump and Barr. I gotta write this down or forget what the answer is. If they do, it's going to be rejected immediately, and it probably will have, unless he does an executive order. The other thing about the, let's do, I don't know her name, but will Barr's pick for head of, what is it, secretary of something? Will Barr's, that people are mad at because she tweets. The Republicans say, oh, she talked that at me on Twitter. Okay, I don't know her name. But you know what I would do if I were Trump and she didn't pass? I would make her acting and let her act for as long as he wants her in there. I mean, we have acting people in there. Okay, so General Flynn, the liar, wants Trump to bring back martial law to force a revote of the 2020 election. Okay, so they're going to have soldiers and they're going to have guns pointed at us, and we're going to have to go vote over again with people pointing guns at us? Really? We'll just mail our vote in like we did before. Yeah, you know, the Dems are smart enough not to vote by in person, or a lot of them are. Is Trump going to be able to bring back martial law to have a revote? Forgot to cut them. I'm so excited here. Trump going to be able to bring back martial law to force a revote of the 2020 election. Trump going to be able to force a revote through martial law for the 2020 election. That's a yes. That's a yes. That's a yes. What do we got down here? That's a yes. Oh, I don't think that's a yes. I don't think this is going to fly. 100%, 100% yes. He's going to try to do that. He's, according to these cards, yes, he's going to be successful in bringing about martial law to force a revote. Really? And it'll probably just be in Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Arizona. Because if he has all three of those, he can turn the whole thing around. Okay, I got a couple minutes here. Okay, there's some banter out there about whether or not Trump is going to fire Barr. Because Barr said, we didn't find any fraud. Then he had to walk it back. Yet, we haven't found any fraud yet. Because Trump put him in the hot, he was in the hot seat after Trump heard that he did that. So what am I doing here? Is Trump going to fire Barr? Is Trump going to fire William Barr? Spirit, can you tell us? Is Trump going to fire William Barr? Let's see. Trump going to fire William Barr. People are telling him not to, but yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. 1, 2. Oh, it's 3 to 3, right? Pentacle, pentacle, sword. Yeah, we need 3 more cards. Tiebreaker. Is Trump going to be able to fire Barr? So people are telling me it'd be a mistake. There's the tower. There's a pentacle. What's this one? Oh my God. Yes, he's going to fire Barr. So we got the Hermit, the 5 of Cups, which is a yes card. Wands, yes. Pentacles, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. So it's 5 to 4. Yes, he is going to fire Barr. Okay, I don't like Barr. I think he's a wishy-washy jerk, but God, I'm in 30 minutes. I gotta go. Hey, you guys, hope you enjoyed this. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the whatever, all those buttons down there. Leave comments. And I'm going to do the Rage book. Put your name down below if you're interested in Bob Woodward's book, Rage. And I'm going to do it on December 17th because that was my dad's birthday, okay? So, Rage is going to be on the, what do you call it? In the raffle. Put your name down if you're interested in this book, okay? And I got to go. So, see ya. Bye. Love you.